Welcome back, all my legends. Today or yesterday was a milestone for me because I have reached 100 subscribers. And I know 100 subscribers compared to other people is not a lot, but as where I'm at today, I'm glad and grateful to reach 100 subscribers because it's not just 100 subscribers, but it's 100 of you guys or gals who have subscribed to my channel and are eager to learn and improve your life. And I just want to help you guys on that path. So thank you guys all for subscribing. And like they said, the journey of a thousand miles starts with one step, and the 100 subscribers is my step to 100K subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. Every each and every one subscriber for me, like I said earlier, is a person behind the screen. A lot of people, when you start a channel, don't just think about it as a subscriber, but it's an actual person, right? So um, I just want to help you guys. So in this today's video, I want to show you guys how I this all of the trades I showed you guys in the past two videos, they've all closed. They all hit where the exit points, and I have gained a total of 674 pips. Out of all of them, I'll be showing you guys fast to show you guys how where I entered, where I exit, and why I did so. And I also recap a little bit of how the strategy works. So by the end of this video, you guys will know exactly how I did it and how you can do it too. So stick to the end. And I also show you guys the losing trade as well because trading, I'm telling you guys, has a lot more losses than wins. But when your wins carries or your wins will be bigger than your losses, and that's where you'll actually be profiting. Okay, so um, yeah, let's get started. All right, so let me put this on this side here. So let me put it up here actually. All right, so let's get started. The first one we're gonna do is NJ here. You can see here NJ. I got let me see NJ. I got 112 pips from this one. Yes, 112 pips from that one. So as you guys can see here, I entered right here at 79. Man, it's gonna be hard doing with this thing around, huh? Oh, put it here. There you go. 73, 79, 73, 79 here. So I entered here and I exited like around right here, 112 pips, I said. Oh, NJ, wait up, is that the right one? It's supposed to be 200, 200 and I think I calculated that one wrong. Let me see, let me calculate it again. So 73.794 subtract 71.59. Oh, 220. Oh, I just wrote down the wrong one. This one's supposed to be NJ, and this one is US. Oh, okay, I just put it wrong. Okay, so this one is 212 pips. All right, so like I said, I entered on this point right here, and I exited over here. The reason being is because let me recap how to enter the trade. Right, so when the trade comes down and it crosses here the MA 200, MA 50, MA 20. Once it goes down, it comes back up and it bounces off either the 20 or the 50. I prefer the 50, but the 20 works as well. It comes and bounces off. And you see here, this strong bearish candle dropped, and I entered there. And as you can see, I just let it ride, and it never went above the MA 50. Just keep letting it ride. And as long as right when it closed above it, so this one, technically I would have did this one, but I'm not sure why I didn't. Maybe because it was small, so I didn't. I did a lot of trades, so I don't remember exactly my mindset, but I exited right here when it was a strong bullish close here, as you can see here. It was a strong close up here, bam, and I just exited, and that's why I get 220 pips. And let's go to US. US here, as you guys can see. Go over here. Put this over here a little bit. US, I entered here. US, I got 112 pips. Right when it came down, I entered a little late at this green candle. I think I entered right when this opened a little bit. NU, yeah, over at 4. So that's exactly, I opened it right when this candle closed. And it went up and it never closed below. Here it closed below, but then it never hit my stop loss. I just leave it. if it either hits my stop loss or it just goes up and I exit on my own. So you can see here it went up and it never came back and hit my stop loss. I just let it stay, let it ride. As you can see here, boom, this one. After this one closed, I exited here. So this one I got, what was I saying? 112 pips on this one. And bam, I exited there. And then that's for that one. So you see here, it bounced, boom, straight up, never went below, or it went below, but never hit my stop loss. Let it ride. And what you can do is when you're, for example, you're up right here, you can move your stop loss a little bit below. You can just trail it, like for example, 1 or 2 ATR under the MA50. I usually do 2 under, and just let it ride. So when it reaches up here, just do 2 under, 2 ATR, which is the average true range right here, under it, and just let it keep riding. So this one actually came and hit my stop loss. So when it was like up here, I put my stop loss down here, a 2 ATR below it, and that's why I hit. I believe it was over here when I did it. That's why the stop loss was down here. Oh no, it's not here. Yeah, so it's around up here. Because then my ATR, 2 ATR down here below the MA50 here. Boom, exit. It just exited on its own, which was a perfect exit. Because basically, yeah, I went back up, but then I wouldn't want to enter that again. You could have entered again and went up here, boom. Then you would have got stopped out. So I just never got in. Once I exited the trade, I just let the trend finish before I enter again. So I'll just be looking to enter again. Like right here, I'll say right now is a good time. Like for example, right here is a good time to do a sell again. You see here it came back down and it came up and bounced. But I'll let it ride a little bit more because the MA50 is still above the MA200. So let it ride some more to show that it's actually going down. But that's for you. EJ. See here it came down. It came out and bounced here. I entered when it did after the big strong close here. And you see here it never went above the MA50. And sometime you'll be unlucky. Sometimes obviously it's gonna just boom and come back and hit your stop loss. But it's fine to have those because when you see here, when you have big wins, boom, you take these big wins, these big drops, drop here, and in you, I got 76 pips, and it came down here, and it just right here was exited when it went above the 50. So the rules are really simple. Just let it come and retest the MA 50 or 20. Just exit when it goes just when it goes outside that zone. Okay. Just remember that the EMAs are not just a line; it's a zone. Okay. So once it closes within that zone, you can just exit. So that's NU for you guys. NU got, like I said, was 76 pips, not that much. EJ, I'll just do EJ and then skip to the last one because they're basically really repetitive. I just want to show you guys a losing trade as well. So EJ here, you see I entered over here, came down, and it came back and it was testing. You see that big drop right here, the big red drop, the bearish drop right here, and then I entered. It's just drop. It never went above the MA 50. As you can see, pretty easy strategy. Bam, going down. Great, it's going great. Like I was saying, you just set a 4-hour timer. So, or you can set an alarm every 4 hours, and then you just check it. And if it goes above the MA50, just close out the trade. You don't need to check it like consistently. So it goes down. You see here, bam, the big bearish, or the big bullish candle right here. So I exited on this one. There you go. See, exit. It still dropped, but you never know what's gonna do. So we just dropped, got up that trade. All right. So those are all the winning trades, and these two CHF, CAT, JPY is pretty similar. Just when it hits retest and goes the way you're going, just exit when it goes above the MA50. USD CHF, let's go for the losing trade. All right, so you see here it came down and it came back up, and you see these red candles, it came and tested it, and so that's where I entered the trade, and it went up and it came back down. It never hit my stop loss. My stop loss was USD CHF right here, was 1342, right? So 1342 was right here, so it never hit. My stop loss was right here. I kept going up, it's just ranging. What I've see from this one is that you see how it's ranging. It's kind of, it never really like kept going. It wasn't a strong trend. So that's something you can look out for. You just want to trade when it's really trendy. Like for example, it's a strong trend. Not, you see here it's consolidating when I entered. So that's something that I've learned is if you're trading with the trend, you don't really want to enter when it's consolidating because you don't know what side is going to go. See here a lot of indecision candles here, and they drop, indecision candle, and they drop. And it just stopped me out automatically, and that was the end of the trend. See, even here, it's still consolidating, consolidating. But now you see here how it's dropping down like this. This is where you actually want to look for a trade. So if I saw this earlier when it came down, it came back and tested here, I would have entered here. So you see here, I would enter this one on this drop because it's a stronger candle. Right now, you would have just been up 41 pips. It would have been a drawdown of 36 pips. Yeah, 36 pips. So you still would have been in because the stop loss is double the ATR, which will be 64. So it's still dropping, but even though you miss a trade, don't worry about it. Oh, don't have FOMO or fear of missing out. There's always going to be trade setups, and that's one thing that us traders, even myself, like we're saying, we need to not just because we went down doesn't mean enter because then now we're going to put a stop loss. Your stop loss is going to be like for example right here, and it's not logical because it's not even within the MA50 anymore, right? So, it's a lot of talking, but I hope this video helped you guys out, and I hope this trading strategy continues and to double my account. But whatever strategy that I do, I just like to double my account before I even go live. As you guys saw my other video, check it out. I'll put it right here for you guys. And subscribe and hit the like button. If you guys have questions, put it down below and I'll answer for you guys. I hope the strategies bring you guys good success. And make sure to demo it first before you even go live. And thank you guys for watching again. And I'll see you guys next time.